I'm Colton. I work as a promoter for Journeyman Productions, and I also am a guitar player for local Vancouver metal bands Thousand Arrows and Death Preacher. Basically about like 2 years ago, I approached Joey, the owner of Journeyman Productions. I was trying to put a show together for Thousand Arrows. I had the lineup sorted, but I didn't know anything about like putting a show together, like booking venues or anything. So like I came to him. It was like a couple times I come to him with like, I sort out a lineup and everything. Yo, can you help me like get a venue and all that sorted out? So he said he saw like potential in me as like a show promoter. So right then he brought me on, and then we did our first show at the Astoria 2 years ago. And it was like, he told me it was the 4th most successful show in Journeyman history. So, and since then he's just been taught me everything about putting on shows, and I feel like I've learned a lot, and I feel like I've been doing a pretty good job. Well, this upcoming Battle Royal, it's happening Saturday, September 21st at the Astoria. There's 5 local metal bands that are all competing. The prize is 3 professional songs recorded with Ryan Shepard from Little Red Sounds, as well as professional photo shoot and professional music video shoot for one of those songs that they'd record. And the Battle Royale is something I had an idea about, like, pretty much like right when I started like doing shows. I wanted to like do these like special kind of shows that like aren't just a regular lineup, and just like show there's like something special about it. And I always like noticed that like Battle of the Bands type things, there's always this kind of like negative stigma around them, where it's just like the atmosphere and everything is just like, oh, like competing. A lot of people don't want to like look at music as competition. So I'm like trying to make the Battle Royale change the perspective on those kind of things, like make it a positive experience for everyone involved, and just like, yeah, just try to get rid of the negative stigma around the Battle of the Bands type things. Well, what I consider to be the first Winterfest was the first show that I did under Journeyman Productions when Joey first brought me on. It was at the Astoria, late January. It was like a big 6-band bill. And ever since then, like I've wanted like that, like late January roughly. It's basically my anniversary show as a promoter. So I want to build that, like a festival around that date, which is pretty like hard because of most festivals take place in spring, summer. That's when people are mostly doing it. So I'm trying to make winter a more significant place to have a big show like this. Yeah, this year's upcoming one, it's gonna be January 24th and 25th at the Rickshaw. Some of the big bands I've got on there are Ancients, which I'm really excited about. I didn't expect, they're like my big headliner for the Saturday. I didn't expect them to actually be on board, because I just like, okay, I really love them. I just sent out the thing. I thought they would be like, we only want to do like 1 show per year, or like very, very scarce. So when they got back to me right away, say, yeah, we're on board, I was so excited, because putting a show together like that, you want to get the big headliner confirmed first before you start building up the rest of the lineup. So like once I had that confirmed, it was like a really big like stress relief. I could start building everything else around that, and I'm really excited for how this lineup's going to turn out. I'm not entirely sure how big I can make it, because I don't know. I honestly don't know everything that goes into making a big festival like Armstrong or Loud as Hell. I don't know everything that's involved in making those happen. But I would like to make, like, at least if it can be like a significant part of the Vancouver scene, a show that everyone's looking forward to every year, a show that like bands will come to me, is like, yo, you got any room on the Winterfest? Or once I announced like the first wave of bands for Winterfest, I got a lot of bands come to me, say, yo, you got any rooms? Like, I already had the lineup all confirmed. I was just like drip feeding the announcements, but like that feels feels really good because I've only been doing this for about like 2 years, and like I'm not really sure if like there's a lot more significant people in the scene than me. So like I feel like I'm starting to get a little bit of a footprint in here, and I'm starting to get like a lot of things I can be proud of for what I've done for the scene. I'm mostly basing around like extreme metal, but there's like a few like have like a bit of a variety. Like on this year we have bands like Pound, bands like Scimitar, Thousand Arrows that are like not the traditional like extreme death metal that like really like add that extra flavoring to it. And like with, you know, the same with like Ancients, they're like melodic, sludgy with a bit of extreme in there. So there's like a bit of variety, but it's definitely on the heavier side of like metal. At least for now, I've been like getting sort of an idea of what I want 2021 to be, but about like having like a bunch of nights all dedicated to specific styles, but I don't know if that's something that I'll see how it goes, because that would be a lot more to book than what I'm doing now. So I'll do this one, see how it goes, and see what I want to do for next year's. My name is Colton Hessian, and I support the scene.
Hey, it's James from Support the Scene. If you're interested in being interviewed or want to be featured on our channel, please comment down below or find us on Facebook and message us, and we'll get back to you as fast as we can. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Rock on.